Today we're going to talk about 5 easy to grow medicinal herbs for autumn and winter. If you're enjoying these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. So first up is Goticola. So Goticola is a ground cover plant, so it sort of runs along the ground and sends up its leaves. It has these round shaped leaves with a little V in the back half, just in the back part there, coming down into the stem. You can see the stem comes into right where the V is. It will put up with dry conditions, but it does like moisture. It likes growing in filtered sun, though it will grow in full sun as well, but it'll just be a lot smaller and it will tend to hug the ground a lot more. Goticola is a great longevity herb, so 2 leaves a day, keep the doctor away and keep you living forever apparently. But it's a great herb it became very popular for arthritis quite a few years back, where a fellow took it for his arthritis and it just basically cured it. It's also a really good circulatory herb, and so it's good for brain health. It's also good for skin as well. It's a really easy herb to take. All you do is just pull off a couple of leaves and just eat them like that every day. You can pop them in salads, we do that. And you could make a tea as well, but it's really easy just to eat the whole leaf and the stem every day. When I was in Vietnam, they sell like a juice with just Goticola in it. So it's just like a whole cup of juice with Goticola. And I thought I've got to try this because I'd read that it's really good for your skin health and a nice cleansing drink to have. And after drinking a cup full of it at the market, I spent the night on the toilet. Yes, it was very cleansing. But just 2 leaves a day is all you need. These next 2 herbs are great as teas. First one we'll talk about is lemon balm. So lemon balm has a lemony flavour. It likes a moist position and it will grow in full sun, but prefers probably a bit of filtered sun. As a tea, it's really good for upset tummies, especially when you suffer from anxiety. So you might feel anxious about something and it upsets your tummy. So lemon balm is a really good herb for that. It's also good for cold sores. So for cold sores, you can just crush the plant up to get some of the juices out and apply it to the cold sore, or you could make a strong tea and then just apply that to the cold sore. And it's been proven to reduce the time that you have cold sores, is the time that they're present, and also the reoccurrence as well. So chamomile is an annual herb. It usually flowers more towards the end of spring and summer, but it's a great time to get it in during the cooler months to get it established. It likes a sunny spot and good drainage. Chamomile, once it comes into flower, you can collect the flowers, and these can be used for tea. Great for sleeping, so if you have trouble sleeping, it's a lovely gentle herb to try first. It helps with upset tummy, so if you're a breastfeeding mum, you might want to drink some chamomile tea, and that will go through your milk and help with your baby's tummy as well. Chamomile is also used in like creams and lotions for skin. It helps with inflammation and to soothe dry skin. So here's a quick tea that you can make from chamomile or lemon balm or any herb really. Today I'm going to make some chamomile tea with dried chamomile flowers, just to show you how easy it is. So I want 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried herb to a cup of boiling water. If these were fresh flowers, I'd probably definitely do the 2 heaped spoonfuls per cup. I'm going to make a couple of cups in this, so I'm going to put 6 teaspoons in for about 3 cups of water. And then you just pour your boiling water over. Now, to get the good medicinal benefits of herbs as a herb tea, you want to let it sit and brew for 10 minutes at least. So we're just about up to our 3-cup mark there. Oh, look, I bought just enough water. So just let that sit and brew. So here we have some calendula. It loves growing through the cooler months of the year here in southeast Queensland. We like to get them planted usually in March. It was a little bit later this year because of the hot weather still in March, but once that had settled down, we got these planted. So these plants here are already starting to come into flower, and calendula will flower like through the winter and into spring. So you can get multiple pickings of flowers from the calendula, and it likes sunny spot, good drainage. Don't overwater them too much. The flowers are what are mainly used, and they can be made into creams and ointments. Usually we use the flowers and make an infused oil first, and then from there you can make your creams and ointments. Very soothing for the skin, so great for any itchy, dry type skin problems like eczema. The infused oil is great for cradle cap and nappy rash, and it's quite safe to use on your baby's skin. Okay, the last one I want to show you is the aloe plant. This one here is Aloe barbadensis, and as you can see, they get quite big. The Aloe barbadensis don't puff up as much as some of the common aloes, like Aloe perii, which a lot of people have. They are easy to grow from their pups when we have them. There's none on these plants here at the moment. To use aloe medicinally, you really want to have these nice wide leaves. So the medicinal properties are better in the bigger plants. So moving the pups away helps the main plant to get bigger. They'll take full sun through to quite a shady position. They love really good drainage and a little bit dry, a little bit on the dry side. To use them, you simply just pull off a leaf, and I'll show you how to get the gel out. So we use aloe for burns. It's really good for healing burns. It's great for sunburn, and it's also good for bites and stings, just by applying the gel topically. You can also use the gel internally to soothe the digestive tract all the way through. And so it makes it good for internal hemorrhoids, and it's also good for if you have slight constipation, it can just help things move through better. But it's very soothing and healing. It contains something called allantoin, which is really good to heal membranes. So it's a really great healing herb. So to make a sun cream, you simply get the gel, and so around about half a cup of gel to a half a cup of a unscented sorbeline cream, so vegetable-based sorbeline cream, and then a couple of drops of lavender oil, and whiz it all together. And this can just be kept in the fridge, and then, you know, if you've had a day in the sun and you just want to soothe your skin, it's a really good way to use it. So we've got our leaf here, and I just want to show you how to prepare the leaf before you use it. As you can see on this paper here, we're getting quite a bit of yellow substance. This is the latex from just inside the leaves, and it's really high in what's called anthraquinones. So these act as quite a powerful laxative. We want to avoid those if we're taking it internally, or it can be quite painful. So also for skin use as well, it's a good idea to get rid of these because they can irritate the skin if you're using it a lot. So normally I'll just trim up the sides, and I won't use the whole lot. I just cut down as far as you want to really use, which would probably only be a small section. And then just cut along the flat edge to lift up and expose the gel. Now you can see that there's already a lot of that. The yellow's really not on this anymore because it's back right close to the leaf. So then we could scoop out this gel. You can rinse it off if you want, if you're going to take it internally now. At this point, you could just give that a rinse under the tap, and then you can to consume it, just basically pop it in your mouth and chew it, and down it goes. You can also pop a couple of tablespoons into your water and leave it in your water for a couple of days and then replace it every couple of days, and that's quite good as well. But if you were trying to treat your hemorrhoids, I'd be just doing the full scoop and just chewing it once a day. So if you're going to use it then on your skin, you can just rinse that off once again and just rub that over a bite or a sting, a burn. I actually burnt my fingers the other night in the kitchen, and I just got a leaf, cut the end off, and just wrapped my hand up with the gel against my fingers. Look, it's fine. I really thought I was going to get a blister, but I didn't. But I had it there for about 3 hours. I just kept swapping it over to a fresh piece every half an hour to an hour, and it was really cooling. So yeah, just mashing that up and spreading it over your skin if you're sunburnt or for bites. So if you've picked a whole leaf and you've used a section of it, you can just wrap something over the edge and pop that in the fridge, and you can use that throughout the week. We really hope you've enjoyed these videos. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See ya.